Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Vivisector, Beast Within. This is episode 4. So last time ended up being quite a long episode. I didn't actually realize how long it would have been when I was playing. I just kind of got into it, I guess. But quite a lot happened. We found out that our protagonist here, whose name I've already forgotten because we don't really hear it very often, had some kind of experience as a baby where he was shipwrecked from the ship he was on, washed up on this island, and Dr. Morhead was doing something with him before the general came in and be like, "You're only supposed to experiment on animals," and then sent us to the mainland to become a soldier baby, I guess. So that is the reason we have been brought here to deal with this problem. Then, down there in the valley, we fought a whole lot of beasties, including a quartet of bear tanks before fighting some kind of giant flesh beast that split into 2 flesh beasts. So we're gonna try to keep this episode shorter. I guess this is the dam. It still doesn't really look like much of a dam. But it is rather massive. Can we actually go down in these tunnels? I feel like this is kind of a weird thing to say, but this seems like just much bigger of a piece of architecture than I would expect for a game like this. It's pretty grand in scale. Oh, it's also the end of the level. I don't know really what I was expecting when we got to the top there. Okay, so I think we just got access to the ability to upgrade weapons for no apparent reason. I also like that there's a fence where we just came from. So can I actually upgrade these now? Are they just going to start upgrading themselves? Because they all have percentages now that they didn't before. And I'm wondering if I put points into these or if they just go up as I use them now. I mean, I don't think we can buy anything unless we're near a beacon, because normally these would say gain down here even if we didn't have enough points.
Kurt, Liam and his men are already here. We had control over the entire area until an hour ago. Now we're in constant retreat from onslaughts by Moorhead's monsters. Moorhead promised to stop the attacks if you came here. That's his only demand. An hour ago I had to provide evidence that you're here, but couldn't. We still have some time before the monsters reappear. Kurt, you have to come on time. We're counting on you.
So that's really the only reason they wanted us here, is because they were answering the demands of a crazy scientist they had working for them. Presumably Moorhead did inject him with something before he actually got taken away. Maybe that's what the Beast Within in the title is. Alright, I think we've encountered our first humanoid animals. Anthropoid. And they have laser guns. Yeah, they're like jackal men. Well, I would like to see one of them up close, but I don't think that's going to happen while they're still alive. We picked up a Tesla. I guess that's the weapon they were using against us. Hopefully it's better than the rocket launcher. Yeah, it's like a little pew-pew ray gun. I mean, at least that soldier didn't shoot at us for once. Now, I was going to say that I probably don't need to get back there, but there is weapons back there, so guess we'll just walk around. Also, I just noticed our score. I suppose we'll take the elevator? Our next beacon is down, so presumably we need to get down there.
Access granted.
I was wondering if there was just going to be a sudden
The area is
shift.
controlled by the guards. They're under my control, but you have not been authorized. The guards rely on their devices, not their sight. They consider you hostile, so you decide, stealth or force.
He still makes it sound like these are robots and not actual people. Ow. Okay, they shoot through. I mean, the shotgun doesn't kill them great, but it does stun them with every hit, so I guess that worked out. This looks like it's all just pointless dead end back here. Alright, we'll check if we can upgrade a weapon at the next beacon. Not really sure what I would upgrade. I mean, the M60 was pretty good, but the M16 is not bad either. Just like with the animals, we have to make sure to hit these guys in the fleshy bits. But are these the guards he was talking about? Or was he just talking about the humans? Or human-esque things that we've been shooting for most of the game? Because what we just saw up there, with them shooting at the humans, makes it seem like they're not under his control. One of them is just sliding down the mountain. The rocket launcher was pretty useless last episode, so I was hoping that maybe it's more effective against these humanoid enemies. This does not seem very effective, but it does also stun them. Now, I mean, this might just be pulling it out of my ass because of the specific games I've played, but is there a weird trend with Eastern European shooters having some kind of electric weapon? Because, like, UR Empty had it, Prot has 2 of them. It's just a weird trend in gun design. Yeah, those are just a human shooting at me. I don't really see how I could stealth past this. It's directly in the path I need to take. I see the levitation gear has come in recently. Now, there's blue dots on my radar, and then there's red dots. And I think the blue dots are actually just item crates. Alright, they just all spawned in when I walked up to that truck. I saw them pop up on the radar. Plenty of ammo in here. Alright, where's this other one? He's hiding behind the truck. I like how when you shoot off their entire skull skin, their ears just float above it. I need you to hold still. You get 1 extra point for the vivisection. Seems like it's not worth it, considering how much everything costs to upgrade. Holy shit, though, is the hitbox so bad on this thing. I like that they just explode when you hit them with a tiny scalpel. Kurt's stronger than he looks. Got all that vivisection power injected into him. But like the way he says that they rely on their equipment and not their eyes, I'm guessing that means they're not like intelligent enough that he can just call them on the radio and say, yeah, don't shoot this guy. He's coming your way. Also, they sound like monster men. So these are like some breed of super soldiers or something. This island, just like most places where the US does their illegal research, is where we test all of our new weapons. Or weaponized systems. Now, I'm kind of curious how exactly this switch on just a piece of concrete is connected to this door over here. Like, you think they'd at least have a wire coming down to it, but nope. Just a random switch. Alright, make sure to quick save. Oh, right. We gotta check the upgrades, but first we have to stop getting shot at. Those guys have armor, so we can't just shoot them once. Alright. More guys shooting at us, but they don't have an angle, so we can just kind of hang out back here. Yeah, it looks like we still can't upgrade this, so I have no idea how this system works. I'm just gonna guess it's by using it. Alright, we got 2,431 points. We could get aim stability, though that hasn't been much of a problem. Resistance is 5,000. Speed is 3,600. I think we'll probably get health limit next. Since it's what we can afford next. Alright, that's just a death pit down there. Probably can't make it across there. I think I have to go the long way around. Oh my god, am I gonna have to run across this fucking precarious palm tree? No, dogs. I guess that rocket hit somebody because I got a fatality from it. And there's just a small cloud of smoke up there. Another case where I'm worried about dying of chip damage. I mean, if I sprint past these dogs, they'll start taking the bullets for me. Thankfully, this isn't one of those games where they just 100% are always aggro on us if we're in sight. They will actually shoot at other threats. Alright, and that's no longer our problem. Unless they all start running over here again. But I was hoping we'd be out of here before they came back. Come on, down a ladder. Oop. Okay. Boy, that is a lot of ammo they're giving me right here. Makes me think there's gonna be another big chaotic fight after this. What the hell was that sound? It sounded like somebody falling down a vent shaft. Oh, they are just jumping down. Absolute psychopaths. Those are not human sounds. At least that would explain kind of like why they've been shooting at us this whole time, if they are just weird, like, you know, cyborg super soldiers or whatever. The hell happened to that guy? There was a guy right here and he vanished. He like got sucked into the ground. Just stop. You violated the law. I really wish I could kill enemies by throwing a crate really hard at them. You know, the Deus Ex style. Yeah, I think somebody got sucked into the ground here. And that's the one I'm hearing. He's like under the floor here. Just like when I was falling through the grate through that tiny crack. Now he's trapped himself down there. Thankfully, there hasn't really been any spot where it's like, you have to kill these enemies before we'll let you go forward. Alright, now we can get health limit. So our max health is presumably higher than 100 now. But what exactly caused all this damage here? Because, like, you know, everything looks like it's been a little bit blown up. And somehow I don't think the Jackal boys are the ones who's doing that.
Perfect. You're inside. It's a broadcasting center. I still have an online video connection with Moorhead. Let him see you. Get to the bottom floor.
Why is there a broadcasting facility here on this murder island?
No, the aisle is blocked. Come this way.
What do you mean, come this way? You can't just say come this way over the radio communicator. What is that? Oh, it's the top of the beacon. A lot of approaching going on. Alright, so our max health is 125 now. It honestly feels like they're giving me way too much ammo now. Someone shooting at me from behind? Oh, there's guys coming up at the top. That grenade just started rolling sideways down the hallway. See? Even he slipped through these stairs. It doesn't just happen to me. Alright, so the grenades are not actually that useful for things you would use grenades for. It's better to use the rocket launcher thing. at a really weird angle on me. Can you stop it? But yeah, it seems like we're very resilient to bullets now. With only one defense upgrade. I say that, but I am at like half health right now. Can I even get in here? No, I can't like crouch jump into this little hidey hole. I'm kind of curious why all of the architecture on this island seems to be made of rusty metal. Like, did they age the metal ahead of time before building with it for aesthetic purposes? Or is it all just really old? Dr. Moorhead thought that this was like dope sci-fi design back in the 50s. I like that barrel just kind of like rolled up through here, landed on him, and stunned him. And he's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't really know what enemy this gun would be effective against, because it doesn't really seem great on flesh. Maybe it does more damage to the metal parts because it conducts. Is this a secret ladder back here? It looks almost like a secret. Apparently that's not a secret. This is probably the way I have to go. It seems like it does decent damage to these guys. Hold your fire, brethren. It is I, fellow Jackal Man. I've got the zappy gun. There's no way I could be a human. One of the oppressors. Because it does seem like the case here is still the same as the original story in that they created these semi-human intelligence animals and then expected them to just be disposable troops. And they were not particularly happy about being disposable troops, so they resisted. And now we have to put them down for their insolence of wanting free will. But hey, glory to mankind, right? Can I walk up this? No, I do have to jump. Sort of. It's like half walkable, half jumpable. So instead of fighting through a city like I thought we were going to, we've instead just kind of gone through these giant stone structures that we're supposed to believe were constructed for purely military purposes. Kind of reminds me, though, of a lot of the architecture of Singularity. That's a game I want to LP still. It's another not super well-regarded, but neat sci-fi shooter by a dev studio who does some stuff differently. Unfortunately, it was also the last Raven game made before they got relegated to only making Call of Duty map packs. Okay. We lowered those. I assume we can get down there now. The M60 could definitely use some accuracy, but I don't really think that's the point of it. Alright, so we lower these. Can we even open these? These are probably going to open behind us once we get to that beacon. A bunch of monsters are going to jump out. Well, some jackals are already trying to shoot at me. There's nothing down here but crates and barrels. FPS corridor shooter design document number 1. Crates and barrels. I don't even think they're explosive barrels. Oh, there goes the flesh.
Access granted.
That's literally just a white screen. What did it even grant access to? The doors? Do they open now? Not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. I think it's the one at the end there. Which seems to have closed, so do I have to...
Access granted.
Yep. Gotta sprint. Except I can't sprint. I can just jump. Oh, that wasn't jackals shooting. It was just a teleporter device. Who was even shooting at me? Ow. This device seems mildly dangerous. What part of the broadcasting system is this exactly? Alright, this ladder is just for show. Oh, okay, I gotta go down here. But yeah, this kind of giant, like, science fiction facility was not really what I was expecting from this game in terms of level design. Some sniper bullets. Very rare that they actually give me those. Okay, what's all this? There's just a bunch of shields hanging from the air. Oh, it's a shooting range. That's probably not a good place to have an elevator come out. Hello? Like they have like a little shopping cart cage on their back. I think it's the power cell for their gun, but it just looks like an empty shopping cart he's carrying around. Ow. That was a new sounding gun. Maybe not. The report just sounded different. Now I can't even hear it. See, the combination of how little sniper ammo they give you and how the sniper is not a single shot fatal makes it seem like it's just not a good weapon. Alright, now where do we go? I guess we're just winding our way through these shooting ranges. I would almost say it's kind of unsafe to do this, but it's not like they're not shooting at us at all times anyway. Those are all just giving me one pistol bullet back. That's what I should have been using on both of them. Alright, we're almost out of shooting ranges to walk across. That didn't count as a fatality? I mean, he's intact despite the rocket hitting him directly. So I wonder what varieties of anthropomorphic soldier we're going to encounter here. If that lion man is actually going to be in here somewhere from the cover of the game. Is there a secret back here? Nope, that's also the way to go. I like how every time I think I've found a secret, it's just like, nah, you're actually just supposed to go that way. Yeah, I don't know, these percentages seem to go up sometimes. And I'm not really sure what causes that. Should look that up, see how the upgrade system works. It's clear the game doesn't want to explain it to me. We haven't quick saved in a while. This has really been a not super dangerous episode. Like, we've still been doing a lot of fighting, but not a lot of fatal fighting. And they've been overloading us with ammo and health, so. But I'll take it easy sometimes. Doesn't always need to be a struggle.
Travel along the surface toward the broadcasting center. You can get into the TV tower from inside.
What the hell is that thing over there? Okay. Gonna say we can't just walk up this giant stone tower. There's the TVs. Maybe the broadcasting tower is where they broadcast all their propaganda to their created soldiers. That crate just got swallowed by the abyss. Okay. This is all where we've been before, so I don't think there's anything else to see here. Yep, that's where we went up and inside. I don't even know why I bothered jumping. It doesn't make you go any faster. It just makes me feel like I'm going faster. Oh, this is a box of TNT. Man, the ground here is slippery. What is this pulsing skybox I've fallen into, though? Yeah, so watch out for that. Sometimes you might just get sucked through the ground. I don't know what caused that. I just wanted to try shooting the TNT box.
Kurt, you're above us. Travel along the surface toward the broadcasting center. You can get into the TV tower from inside.
Wait a minute. Okay. I got turned around there for a second. I was like, isn't this where I came from? Okay. So let's save before we go down there, in case I get sucked into the ground again. Like, I don't know how possible that is as a danger. If it's just specifically here, or it could just happen to us anywhere at any time. Okay, it does explode. As you would expect from a crate labeled TNT. seems like an excess of lighting for a small elevator room. I am feeling that my choice of difficulty was a good one, though, because it seems a little easy right now, but last episode was a little tough. Wow, what a good elevator. Why not just have it go all the way up instead of having a ladder go the last couple feet? We go really fast up ladders. Can we actually walk on that wire? Because last time I tried to walk on a rope, we went straight through it. This is the maximum zoom on this scope. All right. Let's go at full speed. Do not hesitate. Hesitation is defeat. The M60 does not seem nearly as effective on humans, or guards, as it does on the cybernetic animals. Which I'm realizing we haven't seen a single one of in this entire episode. I really thought he was just gonna walk off. I think he did walk off because he was missing a chunk of meat. That might have been the first guy I shot. But I think we'll wrap up this episode when we get to whatever big objective we're trying to make our way to right now. You know, the broadcasting tower. Assuming that's not too far away. Because we're about a little over half an hour in now, I think. So if I can keep it under 40 minutes, that would be nice. There we go, cutscene. Also, normal-looking humans.
Moorhead, I've met your demand.
Really?
See for yourself.
Kurt, my boy, you are with us again. You've certainly grown into a fine young man. I've been waiting for you.
Time for your part of the bargain, Moorhead. Call off the beasts, calm them down, whatever it takes. We're tired of fighting.
I started to have doubts about you. So naive and gullible. Well, you are human beings.
That's not what the subtitle
Those
says.
ill-made beasts shouldn't live. The natural strength of their souls was eradicated by your quest for power. My discoveries and techniques are life-changing miracles, but all you did was make a hideous army. That's not why I came here. I wanted to create something beautiful. We can make this work. From now on, everything will be peaceful. No heroes, no villains, no more human vices or flaws. A new beginning, General, the way it was before. They will have purpose and faith. They will have God.
I just want them to have a new civilization.
The perfect creatures for the brand new world. That's why I needed you, Kurt, for what's inside of you.
Now I know you've lost it. By creating these monsters, you're going against the very ways of God.
Which we paid you to do.
You still don't get it, do you? I am the God.
His voice still does not fit his, like, green monster face. Yeah, so he's like, maybe I don't want to just make soldiers. Kurt, my boy, I gave you my only shot of Gaudium, and I need that back so that I can become the god. This is a bit of a beat. It says there's an enemy over here. They're up there. Alright, well, we're gonna wrap it up here, I think. That's a good place to end it, now that we have a bit more story. This Dr. Moorhead seems to have slightly more regard for his creations than Dr. Moreau did in the original story, because in the original story, Moreau's a bit of a god-complex asshole as well, but he has no regard for the lives of his creations. I don't even know where to go right now. Can't go up there. I might just have to stay here and fight. Okay, we ran out of music, but the fight has not run out. I like seeing him just slide right off, though. Like, it's kind of looks like he jumped down intentionally there, but I'm pretty sure he just slipped, hit that, and then hit the ground. Yeah, more of them jumped in. Alright, I just want to find a spot to save here where we're not in a fight. But I'm not seeing that anywhere. Okay, we gotta go this way. Go this way. There should be another beacon up here. And that'll be where we save. Also, I guess Moorhead doesn't care that these things are attacking where we are, even though he needs us here. I guess it's possible he doesn't actually need us alive for what he needs from us. Alright, now I'm getting kind of blasted. But only because they're in a position where it's hard to hit them. One left way over there, but I don't think he'll be a problem. We'll just ignore him. For a second, I wasn't sure if these were new enemies, but no. They're the same.
We're upstairs in that car. I'll drive it to the top exit.
I actually ran out of health there. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, next time we'll just start after the cutscene. And that way I can, start recording here, skip the cutscene, we'll make our way back up again. So, thank you for joining me for another episode of Vivisector. I feel like this episode was a little bit slow. Like, yeah, we saw a bunch of giant architecture and stuff, but not really that much actually happened. A lot of it was just walking. Hopefully next time things will pick up a little bit now that we have hit a story beat. So, until then, y'all take care.